You have reached the Love You Divine Tarot channel. Experience expose. It's time to acknowledge the spiritual realm at play. Happy birthday to Libra, bless Libra. Oh, happy birthday to you, Libra, 9:30. Happy birthday to all of our lovely and handsome and sexy and busybody and nosy Libras. Happy birthday is for you and only you, Libras. What you do, Libras, it is all on you. And what a beautiful birthday that you guys are having on today. Yes. Whip them up in every way. Some of you guys, I'm seeing whipped cream type of ice cream. Not ice cream, but a cake with whipped cream on it. Oh my goodness, a lot of you guys, wow, go Libras, a lot of you guys, honestly, a lot of you guys baked your own cake today and put whipped cream on top of you because you wanted it a special way. Whoa. Libras, I never seen nobody do it. I'm so glad you did it. A lot of you guys baked yourself a cake and put the whipped cream with the cherry on top. Let me find out. You keep rising to the top. Man, you give it all you got. Ain't no half stepping for Libra. Get fresh, girl. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's what I heard. I'm sorry. That's just what I heard. So Libra, you guys are getting fresh. Some of you guys are getting fresh while somebody is going in labor. So some of my Libras are going in labor. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, congratulations, you guys. Yeah. My goodness, yeah. So while some of my Libras are getting fresh and ready to go, some Libras are giving labor, okay? Ready to go in labor. My goodness, yeah. So Libras, happy birthday to you guys. The higher realms want you guys to recognize that it's only 2 days you don't have to worry about. That is yesterday and tomorrow. Why? Because yesterday's history and tomorrow is a mystery. Yeah. You guys, the higher realms want you to focus your eyes on today. Your beautiful day in every way. So I'm going to get right down to it because the higher realms want you guys to know that you are a master key component to this whole divine plan on this beautiful divine planet Earth. The higher realms commence for you to know your worth since birth. All right? The higher realms let you know that word planet could be no other word than planet. So you would know that you are planned. The last 2 letters in that word planet is ET because you guys are planned till the ENT of time. Yeah, I can't make it up. You guys are planned till the end of time or to the end of your Earth's timeline here. Yes, the higher realms want you to know this is sincere, okay? you guys have been commenced to live in the ET life all of your life. Oh, I'm talking to some boxer Libras too. And oh my goodness, let me find out a boxer Libra what got, okay, well, that can happen, but you guys, my goodness, a lot of you guys had to take a break. You had to take a break from boxing because a lot of you guys, had one in the oven. Nothing says loving like one in the oven. Congratulations to you guys as well. So a lot of you guys are boxers. I'm seeing Libras that are boxers here. I'm seeing female boxers, of course, no doubt. Interesting, and a lot of the energy is fluid, but I'm seeing female boxers. I'm seeing you guys had to take time off to have the baby. Oh, congratulations. Let me find out. Oh, you guys are funny. And the higher realms is funny. Doesn't the higher realms have a sense of humor? A lot of you guys, it's a girl. It's a girl. Even though there's no pink on this thing here. What's wrong with these balloons? But that's okay. It's a girl anyway. And this is funny because a lot of you guys, it's a little bit to your dismay because now you feel like you have to do girly things. Some of you guys feel like you may have to, oh man, I don't know. So congratulations with all the love and light that this is going to really rejuvenate your life with all your might, because that's hope. Children are hope. You get a chance to really, HOPE, hear other people's experience, other little people's experience for that matter. You know what I'm saying? Because the acronym for hope is that. Well, you guys, I'm congratulating you though, Libras. Even though a lot of you guys are in push mode. That's all right. Hopefully you guys get this tonight, you know what I mean? Or what have you. So I'm proud of you guys. Listen, the higher realms want you guys to recognize that there are 2 days you don't have to worry about. That's yesterday and tomorrow, okay? Yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery. The higher realms want you to really embrace your beautiful day in every which way, all right? Yeah, and the higher realms would like for you guys to know that you are the mass key component to this whole divine plan on this beautiful divine planet, Earth. All right? The higher realms also want you guys to know that you have been living the ET life all of your life. And what that means is E, executing low vibe energy, and T, transmuting it into high vibe energy. A lot of you guys have been the most beautiful ET husband or wife, mother, father, son, daughter, all that. You guys have been living the ET life all your life. Some of you guys let somebody win a fight too. Now this is for everybody, all my Libras right now. Some of you guys let somebody win a fight, period. You guys did that on purpose. Oh, interesting. Now this is, okay, so for a lot of my Leos are in your energy. A lot of my Libras, you let a Leo win a fight. Oh, go ahead, Libra. Yeah, so some of you guys really let a Leo win a fight. And a lot of you guys professional, a lot of you guys personal, because of that ET life. Like I said, a lot of you guys are living the ET life all your life. You executed that low vibe energy and transmuted it into high vibe energy. A lot of you guys knew that the cost of them losing would be a disadvantage to you winning. Ooh, I love you guys. Let me find out. You guys have those spiritual eyes. Oh, this is so beautiful. Great job, Libras, okay? And a lot of you guys need to know that unbeknownst to you, some of you guys know they recognize that you let them win, okay? The higher realms right now is congratulating you again and again, for that spiritual win, all right? Period. because you guys really embrace this thing called spiritual growth. You know, this is all about spiritual evolution. This is about, you know, your self journey. You know what I'm saying? That's which brings us to the next stop here. I'm talking the higher realms want you guys to know that life is your soul's mission. It is not a competition. Even though you see a lot of those folks out there in competition with you guys, yes, you do. You got that dressed up garbage can man, always talking to you every time they can. Then you got that person with that $500 hat on that 50-cent head, okay? Yeah, trying to talk to you every which way. That last one is that one that's peculiar though, because that one has all the degrees, more than a thermometer. But they're always asking you, Libras, what shall I do? These people, you know, actually, you know, all through life, you got people that's in different levels of manifesting competition with you guys. You have one baby, they have two. So now you look out for what you do, because you guys have this baby now. Some of you guys is number one, some of you guys is number two. Others of you guys is number three. Watch what they do. I can't make it up. I can't make it up because, you know, because of their level of energy of competition with you. I don't know what that's about. And a lot of times, you guys, it's not negative or anything like that. It's just who they are. Some of them actually know not what they do. So let's, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that part. So the higher realms are saying along that soul's mission, okay? The higher realms have placed something so beautiful and priceless inside of you. It is called your intuition, okay? Your intuition, all right? Yeah, you have tuition, but you got certain colleges that say, okay, you got to sign up to get your tuition. What am I sitting in this seat for? You need me more than I need you, right? Why? Because of your intuition. You were born with tuition inside of you, all right? Or else you would not be able to do what you do, all right? Yourself is your wealth. That's what a lot of you guys need to know. Yeah, so the higher realms are saying if you begin to trust your intuition, Libras, you shall see without sight. Yes, that's right. So you got a lot of people still scratching their head trying to figure out how the blind man or woman can maneuver this whole world, day or night. Yeah, so that's right. Trust your intuition. You can see without sight. Now, the higher realms did not stop there. What keeps you, this intuition is something that's spiritually tethered. So the higher realms created this spiritual tether that's connected to you. It's called your spiritual GPS. That is the gods, the guides, and your God pointing you to your next level of step of origin. And that acronym for STEP is STEP, which is a solution to every problem. A lot of you guys were born with this, a solution to every problem. So a lot of you guys, unbeknownst to you, you were born like a 9mm, fully loaded, not knowing which way to shoot. Right? So the higher realms are saying to you, right now, remember this, the STEP, the solution to every problem, brings to you this important fact. Situations are things that happen. A problem is something that you create. Okay? That's why when you find yourself in the heated energy of something that, you know, could disintegrate or negatively elate, the higher realms say, don't debate, step back, take a moment, and wait, and ask yourself, am I the problem? Oh, well, I must be the solution. Or am I the solution? That means that I must be the problem, right? So the higher realms want you to do that day or night, right? Because the higher realms don't want you to waste your time here on earth. Why? Because the acronym for time is things I must earn. A lot of you guys came here for something. You guys didn't come here but for nothing, all right? Yeah, remember I said it's your self journey, and your self is your wealth. So the higher realms is telling you guys, the reason the higher realms want you to know this is because a lot of people go around, they point their finger out, and they don't realize it's 3 fingers pointing back at them. And what does that mean? That simply means that the enemy, that word enemy, is enemy, just like it says. All right? Why? Because everywhere I go, I take me with me. Did I start an automata, give you some butter? No, indeed, it's with. Everywhere I go, I take me with me. So the higher realms want you to be aware of that. All right? Exactly. Now, the higher realms say, unfortunately, once upon a time, the higher realms used to speak to, disciples and prophets and beautiful people like yourself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys are prophets and don't even know it. However, a lot of you guys are prophets and don't even know it. Yeah, I said it loud and clear. You can tell everybody everywhere. He who has an ear, let him or her hear. A lot of you guys are prophets. All right? So, what I need to let you guys also know is the higher realms do not speak through that burning bush anymore. Why? Because there's a lot of distractions that come about. Yes, indeed. You will have the fire department come up. Then you'll have the EMTs, all the ambulance, maybe even the bomb squad. Or what have you, you know what I'm saying? Everybody be coming to rescue you from the burning bush and put the burning bush out. When the truth be told, if the higher realms want to talk, the higher realms will talk. That's why in some cases you hear the journalists say, well, journalists be on TV with that microphone, we can't put the fire out. The fire been going for days and days. Well, unbeknownst to a lot of people on this earth, there has been a fire going on for over 50 years, almost 60 years now. I mean, 1 year shy from being 60 years, I believe. Did I stutter? Yeah. So, unbeknownst to a lot of people, okay? The higher realms want to speak. The higher realms can speak with your way. You know what I'm saying? Now, this what it boils down to. The higher realms want you guys to know that the higher realms shall speak to you guys through numbers, signs, and synchronicities. All right, that's your birth date, expiration date, and all the little DNA codes in your body. All right, that's why this beautiful 930 is your birthright number here. All right, let's be clear. Now that number 9, when the higher realms are speaking to you through your birthright number 9, the higher realms is telling you guys that you were born spiritually awakened and spiritually aligned. You heard so many people speaking to you guys and speaking to your parents like, that's him, that's her. Wow, they got big. And they remember when you were a baby, you was daggone, ready to walk before anybody and doing all this stuff and holding a crown, all kinds of weird stuff. I mean, some of you guys may even have, did some drawings at like 8 months and stuff like that. Weird stuff, like genius type stuff, right? So yeah, you guys were born spiritually awakened and spiritually aligned. However, in this lifetime, that number 9 birthright also lets you guys know through the higher realms that you shall complete a spiritual ending in this lifetime. So that's the reason for a lot of the years of tears, both ways. You had to give them out, you had to dish them, and you had to receive them in this lifetime because of the spiritual cleansing that comes along with it. Okay? A lot of you guys, your third eye been open for a long time. You heard me? A lot of spiritual cleansing. A lot of you guys, because of that number 9 birthright, you have come here to spiritually end cycles in this lifetime. Now, the next number is 3. You guys You are heavily connected to the mind, body, and spirit energy, which is that triangle. Inspiration, manifestation, and creation. Some people say Father, Son. Some people say Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Some people say Mother, Father, Son. It doesn't matter because you are that number 3-1. You guys are master manifestors in this lifetime. That's what it means. You have all three. All right? So you guys can really be at 3 places at one time. Did I start out on how to give you some butter? Yeah, you guys have found yourself at the right place at the right time with the right stuff. Yep, I can't make it up. A lot of you guys, that shall be your life story. Everybody say, "Oh, you just made it. Oh, you right on time. Oh, you just." Oh. Now, if anybody else tell their story, they'd be like, "Well, I just missed them because I went to." They'll have an excuse for just missing, and then they'll say, "Well, I just, the reason they closed before." They'll have all these excuses, but guess what? They are not number 3 birthright. So you guys really need to recognize that you are master manifestors. So please don't be like the rest of these out here still asking the same question: what came first, the chicken or the egg? Because it was the thought. You hear me? It was the thought. That's how we all got here. So be mindful of what you thinking. That's why it's important that you do not think South Node energy. It was the thought. You hear me? The thought. Just like that baby that got here. It was a thought. I don't care if you were thinking it in the heat of the moment. Oh, ah, oh, ah. Yeah, it was the thought that brought that beautiful energy and that beautiful synergy. So be mindful of what you think it, Libras, okay? 9 plus 3 is the number 12. So that's very interesting as I spoke about time for you guys, because that number 12 is at the top of the clock. So a lot of you guys are, unbeknownst to your surprise, a lot of you guys are time travelers here. We come here in different ways, shape, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So the bottom line is a lot of you guys are time travelers. Some of you guys know this by now. Some of you guys have a clue, because when some people get around you, maybe time speed up really fast. We needed a certain amount of people here at certain parts of the world, at the certain grids of the earth, to speed up the time. That's why time went, a certain way. That's why it's going so fast now. It's not just for the elder person. It's going fast for the younger person. It's like, what happened? That's what happened to the time. Yeah. You guys got in position. You're here on a mission, a soul's mission. You hear me? So that has a lot to do with time. T-I-M-E, things I must earn. That 12 is at the top of the clock because of you. Father is your time. Father time is your father. I can't make it up. There's a reason there's 12 months in a year. There's a reason we're talking about 12 zodiac signs. You guys have a lot to do with time. So be mindful of it. This 0 represents Alpha, the Omega, the end. Like I said, you guys have come here for that spiritual ending cycle. And the reason the higher realms gave you that 0 is to let you know that the higher realms is with you wherever you go. Full circle. See, yeah, full circle. The 0. It represents the end. God, the end, the Omega. So a lot of you guys, if you look at your birthright, you shall read it like, yeah, I came in spiritually awakened and spiritually aligned to end spiritual cycles. I see and I manifest spiritual endings as, yes, I do. I have that ability to manifest the spiritual ending. A lot of you guys have that. So a lot of you guys need to recognize that your full birthright number is the number 12. 9 plus 3 equals 12. Period. That is your birthright. And having that said, if you break that down, 1 plus 2 equals 3. So that 3 is its entirety. So you guys need to know, a lot of you guys need to know that you are a multidimensional spiritual being. First of all, like I said, you guys are time travelers. Now that makes sense. So a lot of the time travelers who came are ascended masters. A lot of you guys are ascended masters here. Some of you guys, it may trigger your energy to just get in pursuit. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys just get in formation. You know, you go, you know, because you've been here before. You did that. You've mastered. That's why you ascended, mastered. You've mastered spiritual growth in specific lifetimes. A lot of you guys have mastered oneself in this lifetime. And the higher realms have been with you full circle. So that's what that number 12 is about. And a lot of you guys are heavily connected to the 12th dimensional level of heaven. You can't make that up. All right? So getting down to the get down here. We got there pretty quickly, and I'm glad. So what I started out with is asking, you know, a passed on loved one for you guys. Anika, Shalita or Sharita, Amez, Amir, Canyon, Canny, Connie, Alicia, Jerry, Leisha, Lee, I heard Manny. Okay, I heard Manny. Oscar, Yusef. I heard eulogy, and then Ulysses, Ern, Stafford, Stefan, sorry about that. Yeah, Jaleese, Juricia or Jurisa, but I believe it's Juricia. Tamora, Tamari, Eloise, Leon, Sean, Davon, Eliquis, Nini, Rhea, Drea, okay, and I heard Mimi, okay, so hopefully I can stop. There's a lot of names trying to come really strong coming through. I mean, they're so clear to me. It's to you. DeAndre is what I heard. Deirdre as well, okay, Daphne, deep. So yeah, so you guys, so passed on loved ones are coming through just for you guys, okay. I heard Elijah. It's weird. They're coming through, you guys. I want to hopefully, but I don't ever want to close it out because that's who I am. I have to keep, you know. All right. And Connie, something about Cotton, somebody named Cotton or something like that. And Davina and Edwina and Edwin. Okay. All right. And the last name hopefully is Sean. Okay. I don't want to. Like I said, I don't want to do anything, but they want you to pay attention right now to situations that are vital, because they don't want you compromising your self-worth because you feel sad for someone who may think that you don't like them at all because they are in conflict with their own sexuality, right? Because this is a work situation. Some of you guys at work, you feel kind of sad because, and they feel sad that they can't really, you know, they feel like they can't maneuver around you, you know what I'm saying, on certain levels here. And a lot of you guys feel like you got to be the parent at work, you know what I'm saying, because that's what I see here. A lot of you guys got to be the parent at work, and you feel like your grandparents, because whatever your grandparents have, they are with you, they are instilled in you. And some of you guys are old souls because you carry your grandparents' energy seed, and you don't play around with, you know, triggers or, you know, what you are sensitive about. And the loved ones that's on the other side don't want you to play about it either. They say that's what they want you to do. They don't want you to compromise yourself. You see what I'm saying? Because yourself is your wealth. And then they see that, you know, somebody's trying to convince you at work into people pleasing, and that's not having it. All right? So they are showing me that they're telling you it's okay to show compassion to your colleagues for, you know, their situation. And somebody may have had a sex change too. So what I see, they paid all this money to have a sex change that you work with at this time. And now they're struggling with their identity, and they are feeling sad. Ooh. And you guys don't know how to express yourself to this person because you didn't never been there, done that. You don't know what that is. But a lot of you guys, your past on loved ones are your spirit guides, and they just don't want you to compromise your self-worth anyway, okay? Because you find it to be, also a conflict of interest that you really don't enjoy, talking about. And quite frankly, because this person's sad, it actually makes you sad, and then it makes you, it can affect your self-worth in some type of way, because all of this is deep-rooted stuff. Everybody comes from a background. All you need is that one form of trigger. Oh, I can't bond with this person. I can't help this person. It feels like you did when you were little, when you couldn't help somebody from getting beat up or something like that, or you couldn't help, somebody from taking some, or this type of thing. So a lot of those triggers are coming about, and it can bring a lot of warning triggers for you guys. So these passed on loved ones want you guys to recognize that it's okay to be compassionate to your, colleagues about their sex change in their life. But remember always that it's a working career. This is your choice. This is your, career, your lifestyle in which you chose, okay? That's all this is. You don't embody it, all right? So because they don't want you feeling sad and, low about your self-esteem when quite frankly it's someone else's energy that you guys are picking up on. Because a lot of you guys, I'm seeing that, they don't want to play about you, okay? They're spiritually relaying this long message because they don't play about you. They don't want you in any way, shape, form, or fashion to, sink into a depression and, self-oppression, okay? Because that's all it is in every way. So that's the message I'm getting from your past on loved ones. Libras, I got one message. I asked, what do you guys need to know right now? Guess what? They said, you just need to know that these people or this person is just all around the board messy. You just need to know that this person is just messy. Okay, period. That's it. Being is not because of the change, it's just because their conflict within themselves, okay? So it's not about the change that makes them messy. It's just the fact that they are in conflict with themselves. So please be aware of that, because the higher realm said just, so in other words, you want to greet them like you're actually seeing someone in a hospital, like you're visiting someone, and you really want to, put kid gloves on and just handle it with care, because, and if the biggest deal, what your passed on loved ones was saying, what they really want you to do the same. However, do not get emotionally involved or attached, because they are very messy, period. That's not a match. The distraction I see today is so many lies and deception is going to distract you today. So please don't get caught up in those distractions. It has a lot to do with, somebody who's married, or you guys being married. And I'm seeing Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus energy. I'm seeing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I'm seeing jealousy and envy. Somebody in the family as well, okay? I don't like that, because this is the second time somebody want to push and shove you guys. I keep seeing that it's not good, not good. Somebody is really doing something. So you guys, don't be distracted when it comes to, don't be distracted when it comes to these lies being told about money. Okay, and do not, because it's telling me right here, even if you guys, this is like a situation, for some of you guys, it could be a married situation as well, and it's gonna hurt my feelings to tell, but I have to. So even if you are being distracted by, the lies, because this is a financial bully, a status bully. Oh, because mine is bigger than yours, and because I did it. There was some weird stuff. Anywho, On this channel, there's no big I's or little U's. So the bottom line is, they're telling you to stop, giving away your time, your energy, your money at this point. So this is one of them days where the overall message that I'm getting, before I give you guys the overall message, is you guys going to have to be selfish on your day, period. You're going to really have to, pamper self and love oneself, all right? Some of you guys been giving money away just to be accepted by someone that, you guys been in commitment with or in business with or whatever like that. But the bottom line, I'm going to tell you guys, this is a financial bully all day, every day. And what they're doing is lying. And that's how you're going to know when they start pushing and shoving that they're lying, okay? Because they're trying to protect the lie. So remember to verify before you live their lie, because that's the only distraction today. And I'm going to tell you, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy, money. And then Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here, envy, jealousy, push and shove. All right, financial bully is here. Deception is here. Lies being told is here. And even though you've been given to them, they still think you selfish and self-centered. And that was at the bottom of the deck. I'm like, come on, really? A financial bully, though? Think you're being selfish or self-centered? Okay, the higher realms told me to tell you guys to wear a EMF protection necklace for radiation, okay? Some of you guys get a bracelet or a necklace for to protect you guys, EMF protection, a necklace or bracelet to protect you guys from radiation at this point, okay? Libras, I'm trying to see the signs that you should avoid today. And before I do, let me just commence by telling you guys that it's showing here, the decisions you make are really strong, well thought out decisions. A lot of you guys are great decision makers here. And it's telling me that you are living proof that strength exists. Your strength is decision making, especially financial is what I'm getting, okay? Now, a lot of you guys need to know that this too shall pass, okay? Because a lot of you guys are experiencing something now that you invested in. However, this too shall pass, okay? It's not the end in any way, okay? Is what I see. So yeah, so some of you guys invested, you've been heavily invested in making money moves, like real logical money moves. So the higher realm say, even though it feels like it's not the right decision, just know that it is, because this too shall pass. And you guys are really strong in that area of money decision making. Now, the signs that you need to avoid is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're telling you guys to use your wisdom. And there's an exclamation mark here. Especially a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that is, oh, no. Wow, you guys, it's another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Okay. For some of you guys, stay out your own head, because if it's you guys, like, I'm feeling like a lot of you guys are going to be bothering yourself about this, but you got to hear me loud and clear when I say this too shall pass. You did not make the wrong decision. You are very much great decision makers, okay? So stay out of your way. Now, those of you who see a low vibe or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is not that you already, left behind or something like that, or one that is, you could feel it in your gut. If you see a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that's the one that you guys have to stay away from, okay? Because they could be I'm hearing a sad or bad trigger for you guys in every way. And the only thing that they're triggering is like family wounds, because a lot of you guys, a lot of Libras, well, I can't say a lot because you guys do your birthday, your month just started. But the bottom line is, so it's like 3 of you guys that are definitely needing to know that you're a spiritual apprentice. That's the reason you were labeled the black sheep of the family. Okay, the higher realms want you to use your wisdom in every way, because this is about your money, and the higher realms don't want you to be triggered. The higher realms want you guys to get this protection, which is EMF protection, that will help you guys with all of your invested selection. Okay, is what I'm getting in that form and in that way. Yeah. So the sign that they're pointing out that you want to steer away from or stand clear from today is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and for others of you guys, it's Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus energy, and it's one that you guys invested in. Okay. Yeah, it's one that you guys did invest in, and some of you guys, you have a heart for this person, so you may want to stand clear from them and use your wisdom about this Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus energy. That's what I see, you guys. So you may want to definitely do that, okay? Because they know you strong, and even with this Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, when it comes to money, and they come with their stories, use your wisdom, you guys, because they're saying right here, even with them, you have to verify before you live their lives, all here. And those Libras who are, you're bothering yourself right now about this money situation, the higher realms are saying, please know that you made the right decision, and the higher realms made you, so therefore you're making the right decision. That's what I'm hearing. And it says, make sure that you are loving yourself, okay? Because you guys need to love yourself, especially now, at least on your beautiful day today. Words, get that foot out your butt so you can stand. And so you can stand when you can walk, and then you can run again. You know what I mean? Libra, the best way you guys can best support yourself today is to, first of all, recognize that your star chakra is open, and a lot of you guys are abundant in every way. That's why you're not in a hospital today. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, from any illness or anything like that. That's why the higher realm, you are fully abundance, and abundance come in every form, mentally, physically, and mentally, emotionally, financial, all the above. You guys are abundant, and it's only because you are clear with being your authentic self. You do not try to be anyone else. A lot of you guys really choose, the positive thinking, okay? And the higher realms want you to love yourself for that in every single way. But most of all, the higher realms want you to speak gentle to yourself, okay? Align yourself with your greatest part of yourself. Take joy in being receptive and open and unafraid, all right? Say to yourself, I am like a baby deer who's best friend with a baby elephant, okay? Or whatever today. But the main thing is, a lot of you guys, I want you to, if you can, this is a suggestion, look into cloud meditation. And what I mean by cloud meditation is sitting still, meditating. As far as you can have, music on, you can have a candle going, you can have incense, you can have water, you can meditate to anything you would like, okay? Or you could just simply be quiet. However you do it, it's your way of meditation. People don't realize meditation is sometimes just keeping your mouth closed, okay? That's a form of meditation. Why? Because prayer is asking for something. Meditation is listening for the answer. So when you keep your mouth closed, you're able to listen, because you're taking the cotton out your ears and putting it in your mouth, so to speak. So that is a form of meditation. So that's a celebration when you receive the answers. So a lot of you guys are receiving answers and downloads and things of that nature. So be kind and gentle with yourself at this time, because yourself is your wealth. And practice this cloud meditation. And what you do is sit quiet and you visualize the clouds going by. And what you do is you put anything in there you like that you do not want, that does not serve your highest good. You take it and you put it in that cloud, and you visualize that cloud going far, far away from you. That's cloud meditation. And that's what the higher realms is suggesting of you. Okay? Some magic backfired, in case you guys, those who need to know. Somebody spontaneously decided to do something to you guys. It backfired, okay? In a very big way, in a generous way. The higher realms gave them a generous backfire. I can't make it up. These people are somewhere not even loving themselves anymore. All right? Car gone bad. They don't even look good. And you know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you guys are your authentic self. And you are persevering. Somebody, I was trying to see who may be messaging you today. Okay, so I see somebody messaging you guys today. Somebody who was very ashamed of the way they treated your love. Okay, yeah, they were aggressive in every way. Somebody who you guys had this romantic relationship with, who was, if they wasn't aggressive, they were being toxic, more like passive aggressive. Whatever it is, it made you guys, it made you identify them different now, okay? It felt like you no longer want to work with an angry person because they're quick to that anger, that's it, And a lot of you guys are like, listen, I'm not going to have a relationship where I'm the parent, okay? Because I got to control your anger. You guys are not doing that, okay? You're not saying, here, Johnny, sit down, be friends, share. No, you guys are not doing that. Or here, Sarah, sit down, don't bite him. You know what I mean? No, you guys are definitely not having it. So that's what I want to reach out to you guys today. This person who was very ashamed of what they've done and how they treated your love. And you guys are not really trying to have them reach out, because I see they caused trauma and they triggered trauma inside of you guys where it's not even funny. And it's something about your father. Your father's some of you guys, your father is not playing, whether he's in the spiritual realm. And those of you who have parents that passed on, my deepest condolences. This father is not playing. Ain't nothing funny. It's also maybe the father of your child that did this popcorn crappy stuff. You know what I mean? Libra, hold on tight, okay, you guys? Because the gossip, that's behind your back, and it may reach your face. You know what I mean? But however, the gossip about this person is that you guys should have seen the red flags about this person. They was already breadcrumbing you. You should have known they had a side piece, blah, blah. And I'm seeing at this time that, that's going to trigger more inside of you to know that people are fake flexing, like they don't have, things going on or whatever like that. So the higher realms are saying, trust your intuition, listen to your inner child. You know what I'm saying? Because your inner child is saying, I just want to be happy on this beautiful day. I just want to be in self mode. I don't want to be, you already know these lessons about life. People can hurt you if you're nice, you know what I'm saying? Or if you open up and stuff like that. It's predators out here. So you guys already, every lesson is a blessing. You guys learn from this one as well. So now you guys, it's important that you get in that mode of self and just constantly look for those numbers, signs, and synchronicities that we talked about, and just stay in your hustle and flow mode. Okay. I see it's happening with your money today. Some of you guys may be, thinking about debt, thinking about loss of employment at this time. Okay. But you guys, what's unfortunate about everybody in the whole world, you know what I'm saying, prior to this new age and all the new crew, the value of money or the how to manage money was not prevalent at certain times. So a lot of you guys can't put your foot in your butt because a lot of you guys, a lot of you guys did have good training, you know what I mean? And others of you did not have any training at all on how to, be debt free and stuff like that. So I see you guys a little down about not being able to, shop like you want and get the multi things that you would like, but at least you're going shopping a day. So my suggestion in this way is to please start two things, because they have to go hand in hand. All right. So the suggestion that I'm getting is for you guys to start a forgiveness list. Okay, start a forgiveness list and start with yourself. And I'm talking about a financial one at this point. Okay, and then start a financial gratitude list as well. Okay, it's so separate from anything. I want you guys to do that and write something that you are forgiving yourself for financially in the morning, and write down something that you're financially grateful for in the morning. And at night, I want you guys to put something there the same, okay? So write morning and night, something that you're forgiving yourself for and something that you're grateful for financially. And I want you to specifically go into the financial part, okay? So you guys can be aware that you're still going shopping today, okay? So I asked for the hidden dangers today. Any hidden dangers that's going on today is definitely work related, okay? Yeah, it comes with, you being a dreamer and somebody else being a schemer, and you guys not seeing the vision of these people, how cunning and baffling they are and what they're doing, right? Because all you guys are driven by your aspirations at this time. And these people are coming off as not grounded, okay? They have a low vibe mindset, these employees here, okay? They want you to, look at them as superior, and they operate like a gang, institution is what I see, like a gang, that's been in the institution. I can't make it up. They have other things going on, criminal activity, low stuff. So a lot of you guys, believe it or not, did not fit in this work environment anyway, because obviously a lot of them are younger than you. If not, they're very immature in the mind. You know what I'm saying? Just like skin folk are not kin folk, it's like adults are not adults. You know what I mean? It's just what it is, okay? And these people definitely, may have shook hands with you or whatever like that, but they're not your friend because they don't share the same passion that you share. They don't support the way you support. You can't trust them like they can trust you. So that's the only dangers I see in clear view. This employee relationship with these immature gang members, okay? Because that's basically what they are. Guys, recognize that you already learned your lesson from this. You got a full lesson from this, and you guys going to keep it moving because your eyes are on the Creator, and the Creator eyes are on you. The higher realms is giving you this realization for a reason, okay? A lot of you guys are to the level and to the point where you don't care what's going on. You are not going to be a part of this in any way. Some of you guys are like, I wouldn't even volunteer on any given day. Somebody underestimated you guys here. I can't make it up. This Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy coming out again. But they underestimated you guys, okay? Is what I see here. Yeah. Like I said, this co-worker is still their co-worker. These co-workers undermining you guys. Yeah. And try to bully you guys legally, okay? Is what I see here. Yeah, I told you they operate like that. These are dirty cops, dirty lawyers, dirty, brutal police type of stuff. I'm seeing a legal bully here, you know what I mean? And they underestimated you guys, okay? Is what I see. Because what I see is, guess who's your sponsor? A lot of you guys, you're going to get sponsors, and these sponsors are coming through, guess who? Archangel Michael is your sponsor in everything that you do. That's why this cannot affect you. I can't pick it up. And whoever this fool is that's been in and out of your life, because they've been in and out of your life because you guys did not set boundaries. But once you guys, however, once you guys set boundaries, oh, believe me, they will overstand, understand, understand that it is done. It is death, okay? I can't make it up. And the acronym for death is you already DEATH. You guys did everything appointed to you in this lifetime. You know, you guys did what you were supposed to do. When you already did all you're supposed to do that's humanly possible, the higher realms take over the rest. That's why the higher realms sent the very best, which is Archangel Michael, to be your sponsor. This is so cool. Words, you're traveling, and you guys are traveling. So those of you who decide to travel, I just try to see what was, good in your traveling. And that's what you need to know, that Archangel Michael is sponsoring you traveling today. Okay, you'll go in and you'll come out. Your comings and goings. Archangel Michael have you guys front, back, and side, and there's no disguise. Archangel Michael is your sponsor today in travel. Be freaked out like, yeah, I know what it is. You could tell today. Something about it, you're going to know what I'm saying. Our message today is simply, like I said, trust your intuition in every way. Because you guys feel like you're on a tightrope today. It says trust everything will be okay in the end. Particularly because you guys simply know, all right? Some of you guys know it in your gut is what it's saying here. But also because it's way more fun to live with trust and confidence than to be a defensive whiner. You know what I mean? So a lot of you guys trust right now. And what they're saying is trust what's inside of you. That intuition, okay? Trust your intuition, period. All right? And follow your heart. So this is what I asked is, what is your overall birthday message today? So it's saying trust, your intuition and follow your heart, because your heart is true to you, right? You know how they say the heart has a language only the heart would know? Your mind be saying something, but your heart say, no, don't do it, right? So the bottom line is, just know that you guys have career options, okay? The higher realms are saying trust your true intuition when it comes to dealing with these sharks that you guys have been dealing with in the relationship, regardless of what level relationship. Trust your intuition. Your intuition will tell you the truth, okay? All right? In the financial area, the higher realms is telling you guys that trust your intuition as well, because everything will work out. If you trust your intuition. I know it seems tricky at this time financially. However, you will see something come about. You know how a check come out of nowhere? That's going to be you guys. Money come out of nowhere. It's coming like that. Okay? Unbeknownst. Trust your intuition. And some of you guys know it, like I said. So the higher realms is telling you guys, follow your heart, because your heart is your spiritual art. Okay? Is what the higher realms telling me in every way. Some of you guys are going to enjoy ice cream sundae today. Oh my goodness, it's fully loaded. Just know that you guys have options, array. And what I mean by that is, even though there's a loss of job or termination because of this low vibe energy flow situation, the bottom line is you guys are employable. That's what you guys need to know, and that's where you see the area of your crown chakra. Your crown chakra is activated by this, because your crown chakra knows. And when that crown chakra is activated, you begin to take direction from your higher self. And again, just like your intuition, you see without sight. So the bottom line is everything is going to be all right. You have options. I mean options, beautiful options, good options, if you just trust your intuition. and keep positive thinking is what it says here, okay? Keep feeding your energy with, and keep your foot out your butt, because the higher realm is saying you constantly judging yourself, and that's cuckoo, you know. And what I mean by that is cuckoo is in such a way is a low vibe judge. The higher realms are saying it's really not